Whatever you do as a gardener, you're in reciprocity with nature. You're giving and taking, and you're trying to find something out. You're trying to learn something about your own sense of form and beauty. In that way, I think of this place as a temple, and I think of gardening here as being a caretaker. In full understanding that it will all return to another state. Life's very short. I mean, this beautiful life.
We observe the world up here from the macro to the micro. For me, it's almost a spiritual thing. Gardens we build down at sea level are just mimicking what we're in right now. You gotta take everything you know about regular gardening and forget it.
So this is where it began. My gardening career on Georgian Bay. Hundreds of bags of manure and plants from everywhere. I fought the local plants for 15 years. Then I just let the gardens go back to their natural state because it was the wrong idea. And I've been coming to these rocks since I was a little boy, 2 seconds ago. I'm interested in trying to get down to the simple line of something. The fact that this rock came from the collision of these continental plates 1.5 billion years ago, that's an event in cosmological time. These rocks are a record of something that happened before, when there was just single-cell organisms. There wasn't life anywhere. There was nothing. There was just this incredible creative movement. And then the ice sheet leaves 11,000 years ago, and these Great Lakes have been formed by that glaciation. And then people move up in this area. The clock that runs here runs on that time frame. I think I've probably spent more time on this island than any other human being over the course of 11,000 years. Gardening is a conversation you have with nature about time, your time and the world of nature's time. And you try and align them, you try and bring them into some kind of congruence.
The mountain ranges of the world have always been the source of inspiration for rock gardeners. There's really no easy way to get up here. You gotta get out of your car in the forest and start hiking up. If you want to see the nice flowers and the nice views, you have to earn them. This is also the place that you want to come to watch the plants in their natural habitat and essentially learn from the plants. I've been coming to the mountains almost my whole life, since I was 14. Never missed a summer up here. I like to be a little different. I just don't like kind of normal status quo type stuff. Probably the reason I was into punk rock.
Gardens reflect my passion for nature. It was just as exciting as sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Rock gardeners take a plant that's difficult to grow because it actually comes from an environment that is completely different from the garden environment. By coming up here, by observing plants in their natural habitat, it really unlocks so many little mysteries of how to grow them. But the rocks are a little heavy to carry all the way down. Some seeds aren't so heavy, though. This landscape is covered in snow 9 to 10 months out of the year. That's why alpine flowers are so vibrant in their colors, because they need to attract pollinators more quickly than regular lowland flowers. In September, we come here to collect seeds. If your garden's in the mountains, then these are easy to grow. If not, then you have to get creative. See how small they are? Those are tiny little seeds there. These big things are just the capsules that the seeds are in. So what I'm after is this dusty stuff, a minuscule little seed. And there's probably enough there for a few thousand plants in this bag. And you got plants by next spring. Oh yeah, lots of seeds in there. These ones are minute. They'll blow away with no wind at all. Other than just kind of a meditative, spiritual kind of experience, it's learning, it's observing. Just kind of rounding out our knowledge of the natural world. And then as a fringe benefit, you get some pretty nice views. And you see the next mountain you want to climb.
By revealing the rock, you allow the island to tell another story. You actually see the kind of raw, primordial power inside the landscape. This has been covered with vegetation since the last ice age. No one's ever seen it. No one's ever seen this rock. Okay. When you do something like this and it's a crazy project, it's like discovering a new landscape. Process of clearing, you see the actual transcription of the glaciation, how this was all swept clean. It was covered with this undergrowth. You peel it back. To me, it's like a little museum. And this line around here is the demarcation where the vegetation stopped the lichen. And as you can see, this is a big downhill. So as you rolled it down and down and down, it got deeper and deeper until finally these big cavities here, which hold water like a well. It's incredible. Underneath the carpet of vegetation, which was this high, there was this black soil at the bottom. Fabulous, fabulous. This is the soil that plants make on Georgian Bay. It takes a long time. So I added all that soil back up to this line. It'll always be wet. Then I got this moss from the other side of the island, and so far so good. I've been enormously influenced by people who are working in a minimalist way, looking for the most simple and beautiful expression of something. It's like Einstein said, like, how do you know when you're at the right moment in physics? It's beautiful. A set of feelings come when a place that you love, you think that you're serving a place that you love. You think that you're honoring it, that you're paring it back to this elemental thing. And I mean, we all, like, that's the sort of essence of the sacred. We all want that. We're all looking for it in our own way. Everybody's on that search. And when you find the thing that suits you, you just feel very lucky. I live inside those moments. I really do. I'm a pantheist. I believe in the communication of the entire natural world, that everything is in touch with everything else. When you're in nature, lock in and make a connection and feel yourself to be present in the world. That's the only way to be whole. There's no other way to just find the source inside yourself, because you're part of this. You're not an outsider. You're not a visitor. This is you. Nature is you.
Rock gardens reflect nature. So you got mountains, you got rivers, you got oceans, you got meadows. And so to bring those into the garden, the lake becomes the pond, the mountain, the rock. The meadow becomes the open space. And it gives you that sense of peace that you feel in nature.
Throw that in there and see what it looks like. So that works. That works.
Yeah. Does
Okay.
it want to come?
I think it's good.
Yeah, the height's good.
When the Brits came here to colonize, they brought their rock gardening with them, and they discovered that, wow, Victoria's actually a really good place to grow rock garden plants. I was learning from all those people when they were in their 80s and 90s. And now that they're gone, it's my turn. I actually think of myself as kind of a link between the old school and what will hopefully be the new school. The ultimate compliment to me is when someone comes over and says, look, you've got a natural rock outcrop in your backyard. Aren't you lucky? And then, of course, I can say, no, I built this natural outcrop.
Thinking about this rock forming and held for eons at enormous temperature and pressure underneath mountains twice as high as the Himalayas. That by bringing that into the foreground and allowing these beautiful little rivulets of vegetation to live the way that they do, you walk in time. This garden doesn't come into bloom. This garden is outside that time frame. And when you walk around inside it and look at it, I like to think that you'll have a suspended sense of where you are and a clarity about this landscape. I think of it as like a little Bodhi tree, and it's living in this crack. There's no soil, there's nothing. It's eating the rock. Everything that's happened to this landscape since 11,500 years ago when the last ice age ended is because of frost and plants. That's what's moving this landscape now.
Any well-designed garden, it's not just what you see, it's what you feel. And it's the same with music. It's like a pop song. 3 simple chords, no guitar solos, yet it's so likable because it's not something your brain can't follow.
A garden is supposed to make you feel in perspective, in proportion. I think it brings you closer to the true nature of things, you know, more aligned. There's a great liberty in that. You don't have to do anything but be here.
People go to nature to find peace and sanctitude. To me, that's part of that adventure of breaking new ground, of going somewhere you've never been before. And you can do that in a garden too.